Hello students, welcome to Legacy IAS Academy. In today's video, we are going to discuss about recently Prime Minister Modi has been awarded with the highest honor of France that is called as Grand Cross of the Legion of Honor. So we are going to discuss about this award in detail, and also we are going to discuss what is the significance of this award in the India-France tie. So first of all, to give the context of this particular news, yesterday, French President Emmanuel Macron he has conferred his country's highest honor, that is called as the Grand Cross of the Legion of Honor, upon the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi. The honor normally recognizes the contribution of French people in the service of the nation. However, every now and then, foreigners are honored for their support to France as well, and the award is sometimes conferred upon the high dignitaries such as the head of the state or head of the government whenever they are on a state visit to the France. So in this context, Prime Minister Modi is currently on a state visit to France, and he has been invited as the guest of honor at the French National Day, which is also called as Bastille Day. That is Bastille Day, and the parade is going to take place today in the Paris. So what is Bastille Day about? Now we know that as far as the France and the history of France is concerned, one of the most significant moment was the French Revolution that happened somewhere in the 18th century. The French Revolution is believed to be one of the most important or watershed moment in the history of not only France but also for the entire world, because fundamentally this revolution has altered both the political as well as the social life of France. Not only that, the ideas that were developed, that were generated during the revolution, also has influenced the foundational ideas of democracy across the world. For example, we talk about the motto of the Liberté, Égalité, Fraternité, that in English translates into liberty, equality, fraternity. Now, this idea has basically originated from during the French Revolution, and this idea is also enshrined in the Constitution of India. Third, if we talk about, this was the day actually why we celebrate, or why the French basically celebrate the Bastille Day, is because this was the day on which ordinary people, that is the common masses of the France, stormed a jail that was located in Bastille. This jail was built in 14th century and mainly was used to incarcerate the political prisoners. Mainly political prisoners consist of those people who were against the ideology of the king of Louis XVI, who was the king at that time in the France. So people were imprisoned simply because the king said so, without giving them a chance of trial and without publicly stated causes. So in this regard, every year France celebrates Bastille Day on the 14th of July. Now, obviously, acknowledging the conferment of the highest honor of France to the Prime Minister Modi, the Ministry of External Affairs has said that it actually portrays a warm gesture that embodies the spirit of the French-India relationship, French-India partnership. So when Legion of Honor actually came into existence, so as we have discussed, this is one of the most famous national honors in the world, obviously the highest honor of France. If we try to equate it or try to have an analogy in India, it is somewhat very similar to Bharat Ratna that we give in the India. So this honor basically was instituted by Napoleon Bonaparte in year 1802 with a motto which is called as Honneur et Patrie, which is French for honor and fatherland. Now, what does the award basically entails? So, first of all, the award simply does not provide any material or financial benefit. It is not, there is no such kind of benefit attached to the award. The Legion of Honor cannot thus be applied for. It is only given to those people who government identifies as the potential honorees. Award, if you look at the award itself, as we can see from this particular picture, the award badge is a 5-armed Maltese asterisk that is hung on a oak and laurel wreath. On the obverse is the effigy of the Republic, and on the reverse, we can see there is two tricolor flags, which is the flag of France, and surrounded by the motto of the award that was basically used by Napoleon, that is called as honor and patrie, as you discussed, honor and fatherland. The color of the ribbon, as we can see, is red. Now, if we talk about this particular award in more detail, what we can see is the award is having a very strong, understandable, and unifying symbol among the French society. It is deeply anchored actually in the French society, and thus it is an invaluable source of pride both for the recipients, families, and also it is an example of civic services that has been made public. Now, as far as the award to the foreigners are concerned, the French government has clearly mentioned that foreigners may be decorated with the Legion of Honor, if they have rendered services, whether it is a cultural service, whether it is economic service to France, or supported causes that is defended by the France, the values that is actually propagated by the France, that is upheld by the France, and such as human rights, freedom of press, or any kind of humanitarian actions. However, this award is also used as what we can say as a part of the foreign policy tool of the France, because every now and then, occasionally, when a state visits, when the dignitaries of different countries are on the state visit to the France, it also becomes an occasion for conferring the Legion of Honor on the official figures, pursuant to the diplomatic reciprocity, and thereby supporting the foreign policy of France. In this regard, if you look at the award itself, it is actually having 5 distinctions. For example, in the increasing order of distinction, the award is called a Chevalier Knight, then we have Officier, then we have Commander, and then we have recognition, that is Grand Officer and Grand Cross. In this context, Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, has been awarded the highest honor, that is similar to, as we have discussed, Bharat Ratna in the India. Now, obviously, this is not the first time when Prime Minister Modi has been awarded the highest honor of any nation. In the recent time, if you look at that, in year 2019, when Prime Minister in 2023 itself, when the Prime Minister Modi was on a state visit to Egypt, he was awarded the highest award of the state of Egypt. Similarly, he was also awarded the highest honor of the United Arab Emirates. Similarly, he was awarded the highest honor in the we can say Palestine, and also in the Saudi Arabia. So these are the major awards that Prime Minister Modi have received in his recent times. So that is all about this particular video. I hope you understood what is the news about this Legion of Honor and what is its significance in the French-India relationship. That is all about this particular video. I hope you like the video. If you like the video, please hit the like button, share it with fellow aspirants, as well as subscribe to our channel for more successful content. Thank you very much.